Another effective COVID vaccine, but this one's homegrown. Key data from clinical studies of 24,000 people show the Oxford vaccine is 90% effective and may also reduce the spread of the virus, the first time that's been shown with any of the jabs being prepared for rollout. Results also show there were no major side effects. With 100 million doses pre-ordered for the UK, success of the Oxford vaccine is crucial.
It started over a kind of cold weekend where I helped design the vaccine and has progressed since then, and it just hasn't stopped.
For those working on the vaccine, there's relief to be so close to the finishing line.
There have been tough times for me and the family and for everybody involved. It's gotten to the stage that I don't think my children recognise me anymore and refer to me as daddy because that's the default parent who takes care of them. But I think they're proud of me and we need to do this. This is what we need to do to hopefully help us get out of the pandemic.
Is it like volunteering?
It didn't hurt at all. The next day, it was a bit painful.
Lois was one of the 50,000 people worldwide to take part in clinical trials. She's a medical student and had been working in intensive care when the virus hit. She felt helpless. There was no treatment, so she did what she could to speed the vaccine's development.
It just felt like something I could do. That, like back in May, it was really like the height of the first wave. It all felt really scary, and it was just one small thing I could do. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot of benefit from it in ways that we haven't even thought about now. Like the big things like there's not going to be people in intensive care anymore, and small things like people can have their relatives visit them in hospital again, and then even smaller things like I can get the train and see my parents and not worry about it. I think it's going to change everything.
The Oxford vaccine is based on a virus that causes the common cold in chimpanzees. The virus has been modified so it's harmless and adapted to carry part of the coronavirus, the genetic instruction to make its unique spike protein. When the vaccine is injected, the modified virus enters human cells, decodes the instructions and makes the spike protein. A bit like a Trojan horse. The immune system responds by producing antibodies and T cells that guard against future infection with COVID-19. But a vaccine can only work if it's rolled out quickly.
The next challenge is going to be to get enough people immunized fast enough to have an impact on the virus. And that does take time. I mean, it simply takes time to manufacture, to get the vaccines distributed, and then to get them into people's arms. It can't just be done overnight. So the more vaccines we've got, the more doses of each of the vaccines we've got, the easier that's going to be.
This production line at Vockhart's plant in Wrexham is ready to roll, filling vials with the vaccine. 4 million doses could be ready by the end of December, with the rest to come next year if the safety regulators give it the go-ahead. And that decision is expected within days. Thomas Moore, Sky News.